Dude, there's no way that these people are actually like this dumb, right? This gonna make me lose faith in humanity, man. This is like the new generation that grew up eating fucking the Tide Pod challenge, man. This is what I expect it to be. I can go. Well, I'm okay here then.
Hey, what's up, everyone? AceOFSpades here with another Overwatch gameplay review. So today we'll be going over a Koth game that I had with me and Harb. That's a little Oasis. So looks like we're starting on the dive here. You can do like the rush comp, Ryan with Zarya, or dive is fine as long as you look to dive like supports or like a squishy DPS or something. So we're gonna go right side, so it would take like the less poke. We see BAP. This person we want to hard engage on first.
Damn it.
So that we're hard committing there probably wouldn't be the best idea. Just to should have jumped out, reset a little bit, then re-engaged again. But the first engage on the BAP was fine. That's what you want to do, and then kind of probably wanted to back up there and not like full commit. Yeah, but you could have full committed. Like everywhere was there, so it's it's kind of like a 50-50 shot. But I think the best play would have been to back out, get resources, then go back in again. But now we have the bubble.
Yeah, me and Zoom can just like hard engage with them. Zoom, come with me on Cree main. Cree one,
So you saw there, we saw Cree out in the open. We want to try and kill Cree kind of like first there if he is like that, because after we get that flashbang out, then Doom's kind of free to do whatever. And then now we just do cleanup on the rest. It's not like we have like the bubbles. We can be a little bit more aggressive, depending on if he's going to give the bubble to me or Doom. So our comp's a little bit better now than it was on the first fight.
Are we at like 80%? Are we getting close? For 1 day left.
So now that we have Primal.
Whenever you go in, I'll go with you. Oh, I'm going in. Oh, come on. Crease half. 1v2. Aw.
So we got a little mess up on the the poop on the creel, but we might make up for it, still get the kill, and then we end up killing Zarya there. So nice little Primal on the first little almost mess up. But as you saw there, since we had the Primal, we could be aggressive as we wanted. We saw Doom engage, and that's kind of what you want to be doing, is setting up dives, communicating with your DPS, all that type of stuff when you're on a dive comp.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm jumping in. Q1, nice.
Anna, do you speak English? I'm not asking that like a mean way.
Oh, that's not lucky. Oh, bap.
So we're here, we're just trying to get as much ult as possible.
We did.
Bro, I had like 3 lined up in the high noon, the beat goes off as I press right click.
I should have Primal free soon. We can disengage off Grav. They have no, they use beat that fight.
Grab me. Yeah, grab me. Come in. Go.
Yeah. I can jump in with you, Doom. 3. Actually, we'll just wait for the Grav. Oh, they're coming behind us. I'm giving you a bubble. Oh, that's huge. Breaking it more. Oh, they're all one. I'm zapping.
So there, we're trying to see where they're at, to try and set up a dive with Doom. They end up coming behind us, and then we just jump on top of them. Harb got a pretty big grab, so from there it's just holding mouse 1 and you put a bubble on top of it just to like break heals and protect your teammates if they're trying to shoot them outside of it. Because when people are in the grab, you can use your bubble to like block Trank, block beats, stuff like that. So definitely wasn't looking to bubble on all the engage that you do. So there we got the bubble, waited for the bubble to go away, and then we popped our bubble to maximize the damage absorption on it. You never really want to bubble. If your Zarya's going to give you bubble, you don't want to drop your bubble right away when you land, because then it's just wasted. He's not going to get any energy, and then your bubble breaks super fast. And with Winston, once you do your jump, you don't have jump cooldown for like 6 seconds or something. So you definitely want to burn as much time as possible, like till that gets up. So get bubbled, wait for it to drop all the way, and then you drop yours. Alright, but for this point, Hammond is still pretty good. For this one, Reinhardt works as well. So if you're playing the Reinhardt comp, you'd go with the left side. Since we're on like the dive, we can, you know, take the top here. So we're just going to take the high ground. We see them on the Reinhardt comp, so...
Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm dropping and giving bubble. Lucio's one.
So team ended up getting walled off there. Probably we should have jumped way earlier after the...
Down one, but maybe still winnable.
Since we saw that we were like 100 HP getting poked out from the beginning, so should have like dropped it, done a little damage, and jump out, but...
Wait, actually winnable? Oh my god, you guys are insane.
Maybe, yeah, it's already
Some anime shit? Oh, okay.
Dude, what the fuck?
Nice, good.
Pretty super close. We're just using our bubble to try and dodge some damage while we're getting set up for the jump. And somehow we we won the fight. I think they overextended a little bit, kind of like what we did first fight. So we'll take it. And then now we just want to reset high ground. You always want to try and reset high ground for with Monkey because you want to be able to use your jump to escape.
Okay, yeah, I'm winning.
If you can. So if they go right, so you can just drop on them. But if they go main, then
Wait, let him come in. Let him go point him in. Just stay up here.
we kind of just want to.
The right side just so they can't get point pressure.
So we said there, we don't want to give them points, so we can just keep playing here till they hard push onto us. Since we do have point control, they have to make a move.
Just juking him.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, bubble me. Or bubble or doom, yeah. I'm giving bubble here as well.
I got lamp step.
Nice, I'm on. To the right, behind you.
So Doom went in. We follow up on that.
Sorry, next.
Then it's just, you know, follow up on the engages.
Better.
So coordinated. Alright, take
Now I go back to high ground again and just, you know, rinse and repeat. That's kind of what you want to do. Now we are primal. We can go really deep for either a support or a DPS that we see. We're not really in like fear of, you know, dying or anything like that. So now we can take a little bit more of a risky engage. And that's kind of how you play with Winston. Play safe till you get ult and then, you know,
Yeah.
do whatever you want. Look for like environmentals or whatever on depending on what map is on.
I think they're trying to come to that left side. Oh, that's huge. I made it over. Perfect.
Winston's like one there.
Oh my. They're just...
Alright, they're gonna have a bunch of ults here. I think we beat high noon. I'll bubble or high noon also when they start coming in. But
That was a big grab by Harb. Now we just,
What if we like
you know, capitalize on that, then go back to high ground.
main when they're trying to rock rotate right now?
You wanna come here and do it fast? Come up from McCree?
It might be too late.
So here we're gonna try, a little bit of a little mix up. You know, we're all just uncoordinated. Took a little too long to follow up, and now that we see Kree, he's high Noonan, so we can't really keep on primaling him, or we're gonna die. So now we're just trying to keep their
Yeah, I'm here. I'm on their main.
DPS out of the fight.
No way I get frozen through this. Come on there, Lucio. Oh, May's half.
So it was just a little bit unfortunate to engage. You know, it took a little long to follow up on like the call, and then we were just
Okay.
go next.
It's okay. We'll get it here, and then it'll be okay. I just wanted to give them a chance so they don't get too rolled. I don't want them to keep queuing, you know?
I'm through bottom more, right? Yeah. Actually, no, come rotate back here and ice ball that. Just come main. Come far left. Speed far left. Speed
So since they are on that top right high ground, we do want to just go left side. We want them to drop, and then once they drop is when we can look for an engage. So going from like main there to left is definitely not ideal. You'd want to go all the way from the opening on the left side to like the left and then walk on a point just so you minimize the amount of poke damage that you take. So a little bit of bad pathing by us on that fight there.
Alright, that's why we nano Winston in. They don't have a defense. Or nano Doom again. I think our
Yeah, I think Doom's fine.
Wait for me though. It's taxing me out of spawn. Come left where we spawn too. I think taxi. Left. Yeah, might be close to males again.
Yeah.
Start walking here. Come far left. Alright. Just keep
So this is the correct pathing that we're doing here. You know, went in from left.
I'm trying to give you guys a bubble for it.
So our Doom went in with the nano, so now we're just trying to follow up. Try to make some space with them. We say Lucio's anti, we want to focus him first.
I'm on main, Moira.
oh, like in the quarter on
So then we see Moira, now we just want to try and focus Moira here. She has no fade, so
Moira first, Moira. Nice, Zarya on point. Good back his ball.
we see May.
We
Yeah.
Since you use ice block, you don't really want to just camp the ice block. They'll just waste your primal. So she ice blocks, she's gonna be in there for like 4 seconds or whatever it is. So we go get the kill on Zarya, and then after we do that, then we jump back onto Mei since she's gonna be out of ice block.
We have people. We have our Anna coming back.
Not like this.
Wait, leave him. Oh, well.
Just half. It's still winnable.
Yeah, I'm back
Nice,
two,
huge, nice kill,
I'm
nice
back
kill.
3. I can stay point. I'll have point. More than 1 HP.
Nice. I'm almost back. Huge beat. Huge beat. I'm almost there. Almost there.
Zarya's kind of hit. Tracer hit.
Chaser what? Oh,
So now we're just looking to try and get some kills.
One, Zarya.
Even though we have to try and contest point.
Just live
It's
Tracer
overtime,
on
so
point.
Oh.
That's alright. That's alright.
Yeah.
that just shows you that one little misplay can cost you the round.
I will say, when you play fair, it also will just absolutely destroy that comp.
So whenever you're trying to set up stuff like pre-fight, engage and stuff like that, always try and right when the fight ends is when you want to start going like super fast.
This is good. This is good.
The longer you wait to try and set up a plan, the more chance it is to not work and somebody's going to be out of position or not paying attention or something. So I just showed there.
We can do that too. We'll see where. But we
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
Just gotta make the plans before the fight, and you'll be fine. 'Cause otherwise, you could lose a whole round because of it. But now we're on Ryan Zarya. Ryan Zarya is probably the best on this point. Hammond and Monkey can work, but I think playing these like corners and stuff like that is just so much stronger with Ryan.
They're gonna be rotating.
Like, come this side, come their side, come their side.
So now we're just meeting Ryan. We took point control here, so this is fine for us.
Run, low, low. Oh.
Okay, we will lose this with Genji now. Against that.
I definitely agree with Harbleu.
Yeah, please let me call all the shit. Like, against this we
But
have to, like,
when
rotate.
in their comp, they're on like a kind of like a full rush with the Lucio Moira, Mei Reaper. We did have the Genji Swimmer. They have like hard spam damage to break the shield.
Oh, this is looking good. This looks good. This looks good.
Watch Ace Wall.
Yeah, it should be fine. It should be fine. I think. No.
So there, we didn't really pay much attention or to the Mei wall. We should have known that with the Mei, we're going to need to
have Shatter as well. We can come back.
either bait wall or go in all as a team. Otherwise, you're gonna get walled like that. So
Huge sleep, huge sleep, huge sleep.
that was a misplay by us. You always want to make sure that
Zarya's gonna die here.
against Mei, you're paying attention and
We're starting to walk. If you guys
don't have any lapse of brain power or whatever
watch Reaper hiding.
when you're going through chokes. Always know that you're gonna
Yeah, yeah.
look to get walled, but now they're on the Pharah. Now we're just playing for spam, stuff like that. Since they're gonna try and rush in, and the longer we take to take an engage and play back, the more damage our Pharah is gonna be able to do, and they have no hit scan, so that's just free Pharah plays.
So you gotta watch out a little bit there. But I can bubble your ult whenever they come in. I think McCree's close here. McCree's close right here. It's right here.
Get his ass. Nice, now our fire is
But
free.
here, stay here, stay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So there, since they were looking to come back, McCree was out of position. We opted to get the shadow on him just because if we do end up getting the kill on the Kree, then our Pharah is free. So
Really come top, like right up here. Yeah, yeah, I see you. Oh,
the best way we can
Yeah, I can show that. I can show that.
get value out of this comp is killing their Kree or whatever hit scan that they have.
Yeah, okay.
just play outside here. You can barrel above there.
Okay, you want to play out close here then?
Nope, I'm not gonna bubble you, Ace. Play back, play
Okay,
back.
okay,
Bubble
okay.
fair up.
So they're just looking to hard engage on me. I just have to try and pin to stay alive.
I'm just swinging.
Pharah goes for a good barrage, then they start looking at that, so survive, and then now it's just
Come on, nice.
Get him out of here.
normal cleanup.
Oh, let's go.
So after every fight, you always want to try and like push up to like this corner here. I wouldn't say really going up in their spawn, but going to here lets you get the fire strikes, get your ult up faster, and now that we have our ult, we just play
Do they have shatter? I haven't been
play back and then
check, I don't know.
Meet him right in
Yeah,
Nano
yeah,
Ace.
yeah.
Nano Ace right here.
I'm going in. No, no, no. Oh, dude, it's big.
Oh my lord.
Oh my.
But yeah, you saw there, you know, they're all going in their right side corner. We went in, got engaged with the bubble, and then, you know, we just got to do a little MTD, give him a nice big old slam, and we win the fight there. Then you want to, you know, push up, look for the fire strike. We kite back now since it is 99, they have to try and take a fight on point. So we don't want to be too pushed up, otherwise, you know, Hammond's going to get a contest or something. So just back up, play that corner there, and then just follow up on the grab when they have to push through the choke. And there you go. It's a nice little Oasis game. Had a little dive action. We had some rush. So hope you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully you know, helped on you know, how to take engages, where to take engages, comps that you could have run, and stuff like that. If you want to see more types of these videos, make sure to subscribe, and till the next video. Peace out, my dudes.